Oh, that's right, everybody. One more time, back around. It's Totally Local After Dark. Special guest, the Diamond Boys. We're learning about what to do with stocks the right way and the wrong way.
More importantly, what not to do, baby.
This is not financial advice. This is merely observation.
And luck.
Yeah. So, Totally Local Podcast, Jersey's only Monmouth and Ocean County specific variety show. We're After Dark. TotallyLocalPodcast.com. Totally_local_podcast is our Instagram. I update it when I can. I'm getting somebody on to help me out with that very soon. Very, very big announcements happening for Totally Local. Very, very big announcements. First on the agenda is, Jim, what do I have to do to get you on TikTok, bro? You could be a TikTok star, man.
All right, listen. You have to get Gary Vaynerchuk to make a video telling me to go on TikTok, and I'll do it.
Why won't you just, like, this is like when you told me about the virus and I laughed and brushed it off and didn't listen to you, and then it was a pandemic. You know, this is basically the same thing. I'm telling you to get on TikTok and you're not listening.
This is a social media pandemic, bro.
Yeah. You got to
First,
do it. It's perfect for your attention span. Like, you would shine on it so good.
Dude, don't distract him.
First you do the tick, then you do the talk.
Oh, man. So what's going on?
How's the audio?
The audio's good.
Yeah, your audio sounds great. Dude, you know what? I just want to give it up to you because you've been crushing it lately. You've been so consistent with this. Really proud of you, Andrew.
Oh, me?
Yeah, I'm really proud of you.
Thanks a lot, dude. I've been getting a lot of stuff done. Thank you. Been crushing it. Got more stuff on the horizon. More good stuff coming. I have been pretty consistent with it. Last one, Epic Shouts, Bobby Moore was a pretty. He's very elusive, so I got him to do it on Sunday night. And we got into it, man. It was crazy. I'm talking to somebody from Jenkinson's Boardwalk this week. I've got some CEOs coming on the show. I can't wait to get back. Can't wait to get back to basically the dream is to have just a talk show, like a late night talk show. So that's in the works too. Doing it, rap albums out, stuff like that.
Dude, ask him about Jank's Teen Night in 2008.
Jim, you used to we were talking before we started. Like, I was telling about Jenkinson's, and he's like, "Oh man, we used to do teen night there. We get on the train and get fucked up." Like, did you used to go out? Didn't you used to do stuff like cool? Like, I didn't do anything cool in high school. You guys were like out there getting rowdy. Oh, Mama Diamond's on the line. Hey, Mama Diamond, giving it up.
The D.
You used to sneak down to Asbury Park and go see Dramarama and shit? Or am I just making
I don't know. Yeah, I always think that the myth is always like bigger than the actual thing. But I wish I did more, I guess, looking back. But I look back at certain times, I was like, that I just like followed my dreams. Now, just like would go out to see music and stuff as much as I could, but it was mostly hanging out. To be honest with you, like most of actual like doing things would be to hang out. Like people would gravitate towards certain places, like in Red Bank, even though it was all run down. It was like Marine Park, right?
Oh yeah.
So we'd be there, or like you'd roll into Seabright and just stare at the public beach, like I'm just parked there. It's like, what's up?
Hey, what's up?
Whatever.
What's up?
Or
hey.
I spent a lot of time in the woods too.
Rob was going down. Rob was going down to Jenks teen night, dude. He was getting wasted on the train, dude. Nobody even knew.
Dude, imagine just an army of adolescent kids, no older than 16, probably younger. No, let me think. So it was my 8th grade freshman year. So I was 14, 15. And we used to it would be so many people packed on the train, just water bottles of vodka, starting the craziest chants, climbing the luggage racks, like over the top of everyone.
What would the conductors do?
What are they going to do, dude? There's too many of us.
I know,
No,
but
It
every
was actually,
single.
now that I'm thinking back, that was the funnest part. That was actually what part of the experience was the train ride because of how wild it would be.
So, but after a while, you think that they would like,
People smoking weed and cigarettes on the train.
you'd think that they'd catch on eventually and be like, we can't have this on the train, but like, no, that never happened.
Dude, that's like animal.
I didn't go all the time. Like I only went a few times. But yeah, it was wild, man. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, then we go to It was like you'd wait in line, and you'd like have to show your ID to get in. Like you'd have to be under 18, I think it was.
They'd be like, I'm under 18.
And then they'd let you into the back, and there'd be a bar, but they wouldn't serve anyone unless I don't think they did. They weren't serving me. I looked like I was 10. Like, so like, yeah, dude, we used to get wild in there. And then like the other part of it, so you'd be in there just dancing, grinding with girls, making out with everyone, and then like, and then part of the thing would be filing out, and then there'd be all the fist fights on the boardwalk, and
Oh my god, why would people fist fight? It doesn't make any sense to me.
Because we're drunk teenagers.
Yeah, this battle. That's crazy, dude.
It is,
yeah,
man.
your high school was like going to college, bro.
Seriously.
Yeah, I mean, we started going to college parties probably like my junior year of high school. When I think back now, like a junior being at like that's crazy, I guess.
Yeah, definitely wasn't my experience. People were doing all kind of, if I, not to reminisce too much, but if I could go back, I would definitely want to go to like, I'd want to be going to like up to New York to like house music, crazy like clubs. People were always talking about, we're going
see?
up there, but I never did that. 'Cause I'm pussed,
Yeah.
Dude,
I
we went to
would
like
like
every
to do more of
concert.
that.
I can go anywhere.
My sophomore year, I saw Jay-Z twice.
That's crazy, dude. That's not normal though.
Yeah, well, I was dating
though.
this girl that just had like her dad was like she didn't even know what he did, but they just lived in Colts Neck and had all this ridiculous money, and he would get these ridiculous concert tickets for free. I remember the first time.
What did he do?
The first
for a living?
time she got me tickets.
Maybe his company had a box there or something.
She got me
or
tickets.
some
Well,
tickets.
no, like so she got me tickets to Jay-Z the first time.
Is this your girlfriend or somebody that liked you? You were just some kind of fuck boy?
No, it was. I was definitely a fuckboy, but it was my girlfriend at the time. But she got us tickets to Jay-Z the first time. She didn't even go. We ended up taking a limo with I brought 3 of my friends and we went with these other girls.
Wait, the girl gave you tickets and then she didn't go?
What?
Yeah, I forget she got in trouble or something. And then I was like, oh, well, let my boy Tober swing by and get your ticket. And she was like,
well, we're still going to go, even though you can't go.
yeah, it was for my birthday or something. And then the second time I went with her and then her sister and her boyfriend, and it was 8th row, Yankee Stadium on the field, Jay-Z and Eminem.
Oh my
So they had
God.
everyone. They had I saw all the G-Unit, Kanye was there, Drake.
Jesus.
Were they like concrete jungle where dreams were made of? Did they play?
And I was like, yeah, dude.
Oh my God.
We saw Wiz Khalifa in 2010 before really anyone knew who he was when he had This Plane album.
Where was he playing?
I think it was Webster Hall.
Oh yeah, Webster Hall. Get cray cray.
Yeah. Yeah, we took a bunch of ecstasy. We were like, sorry,
This is
Mom.
the best. Sorry, Mom.
Sorry, Mom.
Uncle Stanky's on. Uncle Stanley, how's it going, man, out there? Where's he at? Michigan, Indiana, somewhere. Where are you at now? Delaware? Tax-free. Good job. Tax-free. Good job.
Delaware.
So what's going on, guys? Where do you want to hear the stocks I bought randomly?
Yes, please.
Oh wait, here real quick. How do you buy your stock? How
I buy them on Robinhood because it's super easy.
No! He's like Wall Street Bets.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, I
Just
gotta
put-
go.
Dude, you're so good.
I'm so hood. I'm pretty loud. I gotta go turn the
What
fan
did
on.
you-
The noise canceling. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk about some deals you guys have been doing on. I gotta go turn the fan on for my wife and my baby. I'll be right back.
All right. What? No.
Jesus, look at me, so unprepared. Look, we can
This
say
is
anything
after
we want about
dark.
him. He can't hear us.
He'll see it on the replay though.
Yeah, you might watch it back.
Gotta watch it back.
Fuck you,
Just to
Andrew.
make sure. Fuck you. I wonder what's stocks he bought, dude. Have you talked to him about anything? Or did
No, he said that his method is he'll just hear about something. He'll be like, "Yeah, I'll buy one of those." Buy some of those. Like Zoom, dude. Like Zoom. He was just like, "Oh yeah, I use Zoom. Look, we're using it right now." He just bought it. Dude,
wonder what the chart looks like.
that would be cool if we could chart it live for him on the show.
That's the way, like screen share status for sure. You know.
Yeah, but you're on your phone, dude. You're blowing it already.
Yeah, well, I'm not about to make the thing happen. We'll figure it out. You know, for the next unstunking. But I mean, dude, the Dow closed 1,000 points up today.
I really didn't even look at close.
Right at the end, dude, it was like you could see it pouring in towards the end in the last 20 minutes. It was like, you know, like.
So I've noticed. Well, obviously, but I've noticed if it closes high, right, and stays around the same or dips down after market, it'll go up when it opens the next day. But if it shoots up after market, it opens and goes down because people just take those instant profits.
Yeah, that's an interesting observation.
Yeah, I gotta do more. Like I came home today and I ate a sandwich and then I worked out and made a bunch of food on the grill. It's tough, man.
Dude, it's so time consuming, dude. I passed out, dude. I wore that weighted vest. I mowed my lawn. I did plank for like not quite a minute. I collapsed, and then I tried to do 2 pull-ups with the weighted vest on. I passed out, dude, because I got up literally.
You gotta do. You can't just do one plank, dude. You gotta like do other core exercises, like do leg raises, do crunches, and then end it with some planks, like 5 of them, a minute on, a minute off, or something.
Okay, all right. See, there's the knowledge I need to know, dude, because I don't know any routine.
And you don't even specifically need to do cardio. If you just have a calorie deficit, you'll lose weight.
Okay.
Your problem is you're not burning any calories and you're eating calories, so you have surplus.
Yes.
Like a little bit of cardio is good, but that's like such a misconception. People that think that you have to like kill yourself with cardio and like eat salads. Like if you just have a proper diet and just a little bit of cardio, you're good, man.
Word. I need to just go for it, dude. Because yeah, like just like the dinner we made tonight. Like I was telling you guys, Drew found those morels, and they were like big ass. It's like they were huge. They're too big, like mushrooms, like this big. They must
How do you even use all that?
It actually cooks down. Like it cooked down to probably be like a portion, like in a bowl, look like a bowl of noodles. I cut it. It's like hollow on the inside, so I cut it. Look like rings of calamari. But there's a lot of them, and I used a shallot. I sauteed it with the shallot and then butter. I sauteed it in butter and a shallot. Shit came out right, dude. A little salt and pepper. But dude, eating like that, then it had like this chicken marsala. There's like some kind of chicken.
It doesn't really matter, but it doesn't matter what you eat as long as you have a calorie deficit, really, and not too much sugar, because sugar is just bad for everyone.
Yeah, right. I try to avoid that shit. Maybe a sugary drink here and there.
Did you do any paper trading today?
How much sugar in it? Did not.
It's all right. There's always tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah, I more or less just went in there and was like focused on everything we've been focusing on and the position. That new mark, dude.
So you just stared at the charts, making candles all day.
He charted.
Yeah, basically. I think I charted.
So you guys, you got any good lines you're following? Did you say new mark, like as in like the company, or new mark like a new mark? What are you guys talking about?
Isn't it Newmark Pharmaceuticals? I think that was the one.
That's who you're with. That's who you're about.
No way, dude. We're not about them, dude. We're short them.
Let's see.
But all of a sudden, it started rocketing upward, dude. So like it was like riding like a missile in the wrong direction. But we were just like, I was like, this doesn't make any sense.
Are you talking about Genmark? Why'd you say Newmark?
Yeah. Because I'm pronouncing the G silently. Genmark, that's it.
Yeah, all the indicators were saying to short this stock, and then the next day we're like, yeah, we're shorted. We made some money, and then the next day it's like record highs, up 30%.
So why do you think that you missed it?
Well, that one
We didn't really miss it. We kind of got in, and it was. See, that's the thing. The machinations, like I'm trying to understand them, because it's like the guy goes on CNBC and he's like da 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 da, and then you see the stock goes up. XYZ happens, shareholders meeting, da da da, stock goes down. The earnings, stock goes up. Whatever the case is, like there's some event and then like there's some price movement or whatever. But it's like interesting to see the machinations, because like I was looking at this one, like I was literally studying it like for like over a year, like watching it and waiting like a shark. And when we finally decided to get in the market, I was like, holy shit, like it's so cheap. It was like under $1. So like we took a little position and like it shot up. So it went up like 26%. Like it went over $1, right? But then it came back down right to where it was. So then it was like, all right, let's go back in again. So I'm like, oh, let's develop this size position. So I started buying and buying and buying. And then it came out like,
then this happened.
They're gonna do a reverse split. So however many shares you have, after this happens, you're gonna have 1/12 the amount. For every 12 shares you have, you get one.
You should invest in some like Verizon stock so that your internet connection gets better.
I'll just be here for comedic relief.
No, dude. We just want to make sure that you're on there. We're getting these deals coming through.
No, but keep going with the reverse split.
Yeah, so basically I was like, all right, like it basically what it does is it gives you 1/12 the amount of shares though also, and like it's at a higher price. It went from being 70 cents to $7, right? I don't like, you see all these different times there's a reverse split or a split or different things happen. Like how do you ride that out? It's just like you have to just kind of glide through it, like as it's happening, really, but also have a plan, obviously. And but you don't know how it's going to turn out. So basically, what happened was after it split, like we were already out of it, so it was just like kind of observing. It started falling just like I thought, like because before it was 70 cents and now it's $7, but it's falling from there and it's falling, and it got down to about $5, which in the old time before the reverse split, it would have been 50 cents, which was like one of the lows of support. So like when it was $5, it was still like technically the same thing, but it was just a different price because they tweaked the amount of shares. And it took off from that point like nothing I've ever seen in my life, dude. It's up like 270% since Thursday. That's 3 days ago. So you have Thursday, Friday, Monday. Boom. 270%. But like I wasn't on that rocket ship. but I wish I would. I didn't know how to handle that reverse split or guide my way through it. It's like you're in a raft with rapids, except the bunny is in the raft, and if it's flying out, no good. So
what made you pick that stonk in the beginning anyway?
Because it was this stock. It's a Canadian cannabis company called Aurora Cannabis, and I just picked it because it seemed like there was a lot of like liquidity and trading in that market. It was big, like it was a big player in the market. And I there were other ones too, like there's Cron and CGC, Tilray, like other ones I was following, but just this one in particular, I just had it mapped out. And actually, this is why I like honed in on it too. There's something called a gap. Like when there's a gap in price between like different days, like up or down, whatever, there's a thing where it's like price always goes back to fill the gap at some point. Well, like it had gone up from like that area of like 50 cents. It went all the way up to $12 and then came all the way down over the whole time I was watching it. So
why did you miss the big money, man? And when are you
Isn't that crazy? Because I didn't know.
Man. When are you going to hit the big money, man?
Historically, a reverse split, it always goes down.
Well,
yeah, it's like the perfect, like that's what I mean about the machinations. Like it's like almost like a spring trap of like a series of events get set off and the reaction happens like from the market. That's why they have like bears and bulls and like
bears,
these
bulls.
When it's and it's like these analogies are kind of true of what happens. Like these herds like get spooked or like get greedy or whatever, Anyway, like it just triggered off the perfect situation as I thought back on it, because I was like, oh, look at that. They've reduced the supply by like over 9% or whatever it was. So I'm like, the supply was less, and smart people are like, oh shit, if we buy it up, then all of a sudden you'll see like everyone will be like, oh my god, look at this stock, it's really going up a lot, like we should buy it. And like then the whole herd comes rushing in, and it's exactly what happened, dude. You can see the volume profile and everything.
So when's the next
it's like
stock tip coming
$17. It's not about the tips for me personally. It's like studying the charts.
Well, what charts are you studying? Can you tell us, or are you scared?
Yeah. No, I didn't know, dude. I didn't know this was going to be a stock show. I thought this was the Diamond Boys. Like, I don't have any of my notes in front of me. I can run upstairs.
Notes, schmotes. We don't want you fucking reading stuff. Just make it hot. Tell us about it. Tell us about the tips.
Dude, this is the next big one, right? It's called Rob's Bank Account.
Rob Incorporated. You can make millions of dollars. Sorry, Jim. You were saying?
Clipping. Yeah. What do you want? You want me to talk about things that I'm charting, that I'm looking at? Okay, so we have Gen Mark that he was talking about, because that was like it had run up so quick. It looked like a good short spot. And we have an indicator that like it was firing off a sell signal, so it was like, oh, might as well go in on that. And actually, that one actually came around finally today. Like, we were in the red. Today was the first day it closed. We were in the green, homie. Hold your positions. You gotta hold. So
when the jewel tells you to sell,
Live Nation.
Yeah.
Live Nation.
I'm looking at Live Nation. I'm looking at Overstock. Have you know that company, Overstock.com?
Oh yeah.
I'm looking at something called Zyne. It's all in your Zyne, Zyne. That's like a transdermal like weed patch, I think, company, like medical, but it's like high grade medicinal.
Put them on your forehead, fall asleep.
Dude, check this one out. There's one
operating heavy machinery.
Dude, I'll put one on my gooch, son.
Oh, dude. You start putting them on people while they're sleeping as like pranks. Oh, you fell asleep with your shoes on. Get a patch. They wake up. Like,
you should put it over their eyes.
Yeah. I don't think it'll get absorbed.
The eyelids will just be all low, dude.
You gotta stick it on their neck. It's like... We used to do that. Billy used to fall asleep. We used to smoke blunts and blow him in his face. Like
That probably worked too, huh? If it was an enclosure, an enclosed space.
We just thought it was funny. We were just laughing at him.
Well, it is. It is funny. All right, Jim. Well, it sounds like you got your work cut out for you.
You pick it. I'll tell you the name, dude. We're looking at airline stocks. We're looking at Uber. We're looking at AMC.
AMC,
theaters.
Really? What are you looking at AMC
totally.
to do?
Dude, it's crazy, right? Because they were in this channel, so they were just going like this, boing, 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 boing. So you could trade it up, trade it down, whatever. Then it broke the channel. It came back down, and they had this rumor come out that what was it? Amazon was buying them.
Oh wow!
Yes.
And dude, they just fucking exploded.
So why weren't you guys on top of that shit?
I was in it. I was trading it a little bit, and then we didn't get in when it broke out.
Well, here's one of the problems too. It's like we're watching all these different ones. Like this is why you have these people with these like multiple monitors, like serious, like 5, 6 monitors, because you got to keep your eye on all sorts of shit, But
what I was telling Rob before is like eventually you'll get one of these, right?
No, we're getting, it's crazy. Like we're getting closer and closer. It's wild.
Soon you guys like next.
Yeah, no, you guys
will have like suits on and shit next time we do this with like rollies.
No, dude, I'm gonna have robes.
Egyptian silk.
Nice. All right, that works too.
No, I'm really not going to change anything. For me, it's the fun of it. Like honestly, it's like a brain teaser and like a crossword puzzle and like a detective scavenger hunt all rolled into one.
Wow.
And yeah, he wants that, dude. I want to buy a bunch of real estate and then drive around in my ridiculous car I don't need and live in Costa Rica on the beach and sell fruit for fun.
Wow.
He wants to be Floss Cameron.
That sounds like goals, man. Oops. Sorry, guys. Ooh, a little feedback.
Yeah, and then every day I go to work and I sit there and I'm like, wow, I like this job. They don't give me enough money.
But you had a couple weeks off, didn't you?
Yeah, I had 2 weeks off. They gave me I think I don't know, remember if I said this on the last one. So I got laid off. I got a nice severance package. I got the stimmy check. I got 2 weeks unemployment plus an extra $600 from Mr. Trump himself.
Nice.
And then,
what?
No, unemployment, they give you an extra $600.
Word.
Yeah, so, and then they call me back and they're like, listen, Rob, they laid off like a shitload of people, like all over the country. And I'm the only person they called back.
Diamond hands. They're like, we need diamond hands. You let them all go. What about diamond hands? Yeah, we let them go. What are you talking about?
He passed the shirt test on the first try.
Yeah, and then I walked in there the first day and I was like, you guys came crawling back. And then they're just busting all the balls. I was like, remember when you shit canned me? I'd still say that. I was like, oh, yeah, like when I was shit canned.
Wow.
It's cool. Like the East, like I'm realizing too, because our headquarters is in California. So like our office, like it's just a bunch of bros in there, like just making fun of each other and talking about ridiculous things and like crushing it. We're like number one everywhere. And then like you have the California people and they're like all like feminine and shit. They're like, like the other day, I don't know what it is about California.
I can't lift it.
Dude, they're just like all like, so like the other day.
I'm too high. I can't lift it.
They have that like effeminate like voice. So the other day, my old boss who like was like, I consider him like a mentor. He was like talking to someone from HR. He's like talking about firing this dude. And she was like, yeah, I don't know. Maybe like we should hold off. I don't think it's a good idea. He's like, no, it's done. I was telling you. I'm not asking you. Like, yeah.
What'd they fire him for?
Be a dead weight.
Dead weight, you gone, kid. You see Rob over there? We fired him, brought him back. I'm like, Jesus.
It was kind of crazy though, getting laid off. Like that's like your number one fear, and then it happens, and now I don't. I'm just so chill. I'm like, yeah, you already laid me off. What are you gonna do? Fire me? Office space. I just don't care anymore. But I'm still doing what I have to do.
Doing what you gotta do, and that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about.
But it just sucks, dude. Having a job, it just sucks up all your time, man.
True. It does. That's what this podcast is doing to me, man. I'm starting a new podcast, by the way. Tomorrow night is going to be the first episode we're going to record.
Well, then you must like doing it. Like, you're not torturing yourself making new podcasts.
Yeah, do what you love and never work a day in your life. I learned that when I was very young.
Oh, yeah. That quote was hanging up in our mother's home.
I think
40 years.
Yeah, I love doing the podcast. I mean, you don't make any money doing it, but it's a good time, so doing it.
I'm actually coming out with a podcast, dude.
Is it about TikTok?
Yeah, it's once every 6 months.
It's going to be...
It's like a comet.
It was going to be the weekly dose coming back.
So what happened? Why don't you do
nothing. We're in pre-production right now, and I have actually... Check this out.
Oh, gee, here comes the props.
Here comes
the
props. The props.
Props to Tabor. Props to Tabor 420 for this attache right here, dude.
What are you guys playing, poker?
You guys delivering uranium or some shit? Some plutonium in there?
Plutonium. It's got all the audio gear, dude, that's necessary for doing the show and shit to record and discs, and so I could send them files. I don't even know, man.
Send them files.
Yeah,
Dropbox.
There's some loader. I need Thunderbolt to connect and download.
What are you talking about, dude? I got all my shit set up. I ain't got no Thunderbolt. Oh, you got Mac.
Look at you, dude.
I have Mac.
He's got a backdrop that's not ironed. The mic stand looks really official though, and he's got.
Yeah, it does. I need that, dude.
It's so clutch because you could just always adjust it wherever you're going. I mean, there's better ones out there, but this one works. Yeah, I just happened to have the right stuff at the right time. I was talking about this last night where I was just I had all this shit and I just never used it. So, here we are.
You should write on the back of that jacket the right stuff in glitter.
How do you know I don't have it on there already? Yeah, man. I don't know. Just doing it. You guys should just start doing it. What are you going to put it on? What's your platform, bro? Is it audio or video, or is it audio and video?
Audio and video. We're going to do put it on iTunes as a podcast, and also
are you going to
use YouTube, and we're going to live stream it on Facebook also.
That's
why it's so teched out. That's why he had whatever he's doing. And we're going to have clips and shit, pull old clips.
Just don't make it so convoluted. That's all I got to say, man.
Convoluted. And we have writers and shit.
When does it start though? That's why I want you on TikTok, man, because
it was supposed to start 2 weeks ago, man.
All you need to do for TikTok, it's 15-second clips, and it'll just be amusing to me. You don't have to really, you could buck the trends on it. It doesn't even matter if you know what you're doing. Just go on there and start making videos, dude, please.
Wait a minute. What do you mean by buck the trend and not do a video that kind of has a loop to it or something
No,
like that?
dude, it's a whole... Once you get into the TikTok culture, there's certain dances that people do, and then there's certain hashtags people use, and there's just an aesthetic to it. And more people are going on there of different generations and ilks, and people are adding stuff to it. So you don't have to do what anyone's doing. I just think it'd be funny, you're in the woods, washing ants off a mushroom. Just make a 15-second video of that. Just be make a video of ants, mushrooms, and just put it up, dude. Just start doing it. Do a bunch of them every day, and don't even think about it. Just do it.
What?
Yeah. Please.
All right.
Just do TikTok. It's all I was like, ask for so little.
I didn't understand that text. There was like a screenshot. It was like, I told my brother to do it and this and that. And the other guy's like, I don't know.
It was
I watched
Miles.
for
I was
2
telling
I
Miles.
saw that, but I didn't know who he was talking about. You or me? Me?
He was talking about you would be great at it. I was telling him that I wanted you to do
Oh,
it, but he
I
was saying how
thought,
he like I showed it to him and he he liked it so much. He was on there for like 2 hours one day and he was just like, "What have I been doing?" So he had to delete it because it was so stupid. So that's the level of stupidity,
wow.
you know.
Oh man! All right. I wish I was 15 again.
How did we get that thumbs up on the screen? Did you do that, Rob?
Yeah, I couldn't figure out how to make it go away, and then it went away on its own.
Oh man, yeah. So anyway, TikTok. That's what I'm about.
Yeah. Do you do it? I'd watch your stuff.
I have done a couple. They're not very good, but I'm just testing it out.
Look at the man.
I'll do one
He's
right
already
now.
telling him.
I'm doing right now. It's Nude Curtis with a V. I think there's like whatever. It's like owned by China or some Mormons or something. So there's not a lot of like R-rated stuff on there. They wouldn't let me type in the word nude as a username, so I had to use Nude Curtis and the U is a V.
Nude pics, $20.
Yeah, exactly.
So hyphy though, dude.
Yo, you should sign up for OnlyFans, dude.
I should. I've talked about that. I think I'm gonna do it.
You're gonna start sending dick pics for money.
I'm gonna be like, dick pics for money, dick pics for money. Anyone got dick pics for? I mean, wait a second. No, I got the dick pics, and you give me the money. I hope this don't get out there. It's going up, dude. It's going up. It's going up.
TikTok. You don't stop.
I'm gonna add some sounds. I'm gonna add nude. See, this is the other thing too. You could add Nude Curtis beats to. You could add Nude Curtis beats to it. Let's see. Let's see if you guys can hear it now.
Yeah, show us the way, dude. I want to be a TikToker, bro. I'll use this background always. I'll be the fish talker. What if I make that my
Too low.
I mean, you can't judge it by.
We get it, dude. You want people to send you dick pics.
Yeah, I don't know if I should put this out there. Oops.
does that stay once it's out there?
I mean, yeah, I've deleted a couple that weren't like, you know, but it'll be fun. I want to see if it works. I've been doing different things to see if it works, so maybe this one will be the one where I get caught up on what I'm doing.
Yeah, that'll be the one, and then your inbox will have 100,000 dick pics.
Do you think that'll happen?
Dude, that happens to comedians all. One time, Theo Vaughn was telling this story about how like people kept sending him dick pics, and so he would block them. And like he had this one guy, right, that sent him this really zoomed in picture, and he was like, "What is that?" And every day he'd send him a new one that was a little bit more zoomed out, and it was a picture of his dick hole.
Oh man, maybe I should delete this.
No, keep.
Dude, look at this guitar.
Numbers is numbers, bro.
Wow, where'd you get that thing? Did you
This
find
thing's
it in
called-
the bottom of your fucking closet?
Nah, dude, it's you know Jeff Sheffrey.
I don't think so.
Oh, he lives up here. He grew up with Becca and Billy. Like he knew Billy.
Wait, is this the guy with the guitar collection?
Yes.
And he just keeps giving you guitars? Have you been making any music, bro?
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit. What happened to the music career, dude? What happened?
I know, right? What did happen to it? I don't know. I'm still there. It's like it like came down to there was a few projects that needed to be done, and like I'm so wrapped up in it.
How's
Talk
the
about
house
that,
painting,
like,
dude?
Yeah, exactly. Like it's 50% done.
Nice.
So like the front and the side that you see from the street, so it looks done. But then the back and the other side in the back, like those two need to be done. So that's what's happening now. And like, I'm basically gonna rip down my deck. I don't know. Do any of you want to come up and help me rebuild my deck?
Sure. Are you paranoid about the diseases?
Yeah. What about the coronas, bro?
Oh, that's a good point.
When are you gonna feel? When are you gonna feel like? When are you gonna feel safe again? Never.
I feel safe now because I think that the best
is yet to come.
Defense is a good option. The show is totally encoded.
Oh man,
totally local.
Totally local, man. Got stuff on the horizon. Got stuff going on. Got stuff to do. Got people to do, things to see. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So, what have you been doing up there, man? You know, aside from like not combing your hair.
I mean, I did it today. Shampooed, wash, and set, baby. Why? It just looks different.
It's got like 2 dreadlocks in the back. What is that? Oh, is that all? Oh, you're in a ponytail. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, put it back, man.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah?
No, it's not.
That's wild. That's a wild hair. Look, the internet.
That's stylish, baby. This is going to be my TikTok hairdo, baby.
See, that's what I'm talking about. That would go over very well on TikTok.
Yeah, just go places and
that voice, dude. Just do that, man. I'm telling you. Man. I'm telling you, though. That's what you gotta do. That's what you gotta do. That's what you gotta do. So, anyway, guys, what were we talking about? Stocks? Stock tips?
Yeah, I didn't know you were like, stock tip show. I was like, what, dude? I thought we were just coming on to just ramble on. Yeah, but yeah, like it's like what I'm interested in seeing, that there's so many dimensions to it, and like, you know, you have like certain other stocks that are based on other stocks and groupings of stocks. You know, it's like everyone's just throwing money around. It's crazy.
People are just throwing money around. What are you
doing? Seriously. Because like a lot of people in the market don't know what they're doing. They're like for you, for example, you know, like you're just like, oh, this one sounds good. I'll buy one of these. Like I heard of this one. I buy this one. Like, you know, I mean, there are 2 schools. You know, there's either you're going to analyze the price, or you're going to be someone that's looking for news and like trying to evaluate the company on fundamental nudes courtesy.
I just pick them. People suggest. I read something. Our buddy Ralph posted something about something. I was like, I'll buy a little bit of those. Buy a little bit of these.
By the time the news comes out, you're fucked. It's too late.
The Motley Fool recommended some stocks. I was like, oh, Zynga.
What is the Motley Fool recommending?
Let's see. Well, the one that I got off from Ralph off of Twitter was Sally Beauty, and I'm familiar with Sally Beauty, so I said, you know what? I'm gonna go for it.
Is that a retail play?
Yeah, it's a beautification, women's beauty products, stuff like that. In this current climate, I feel like it's gonna be over worth a lot of money. I got Boeing. Because where's Boeing gonna go? It's going only up, baby. They have the alien technology, all these things I believe in. I started being like, oh, well, I might as well invest in these companies that have, you know, that are in touch with the reptilian aliens and stuff. So Boeing, boom, I got some Boeing. Zoom. I can't remember. It doesn't tell you what you bought it for, which is real confusing.
Good on you, Robin Hood.
So I think we're doing okay with the Zoom. I think I made like $10.
Dude, I'm gonna start doing what he does. Fuck it.
It's Slack. Everyone uses Slack. So,
hell yeah, dude.
Zynga was really cheap, so I bought some of those. What's Hawaiian Holdings. I forget.
I've actually heard of that one.
Hawaiian Holdings. It's a big one. It's a good one.
Could you send me an email with the list of all the stocks you have?
I mean, this is it. I'm almost done. Stitch Fix Stitch Fix is one. I love that one. I love
What
that
do they
one.
even do?
Stitch Fix. It's like they mail
They
you
pick out
clothes.
clothes. Yeah, they pick out clothes. It's another e-tailer.
It's
Yeah,
big.
people are going to be using that when they're in the bread line.
They're gonna be no man. They're gonna be using that from home. They're gonna be using that online. I'm telling you. And then there was Sally Beauty, which I told you
Super
about.
bullish.
Sally Beauty's been going nothing but up. In the last month, it went up $3.
Really?
In the last 3 months, it went down $2.
What price range is it in? Like under $10 or like
it's
$100?
$11.
Oh, dude, are you kidding me? It went up 3.
Yep.
You could have
That's
made
great.
$2,000.
Yeah, that's like $3,000.
Yeah. So I'm gonna just dip my toe in the pool, as it were. Get a little here, get a little there. I'm not gonna get like a bunch of different ones now. Probably I'll just be like, oh, Zynga. Look at Zynga. I forgot about Zynga. Let me get 2 Zyngas, and that's how I'm gonna do it. And then if I hear any random stuff, I'm just like, huh. Like somebody tweeted today, they're like, "Oh, I'm gonna buy more Litecoin." I'm like, "I like that guy. He's buying more Litecoin." Me is Jimbo. Hey Jimbo, I'm gonna buy more Litecoin.
I bought some at this range. I just picked them up like it was 43 something.
Yeah, man, fuck it. That's how you got to do it.
I keep forgetting to buy Litecoin.
What am I, some kind of math magician? What do I know, dude? And from what I hear, from what you're doing, it's like, oh, I got it. I didn't get it. 10 years from now, they'll be up more. Right? Some of them will. That's my theory.
You got to diversify.
Yeah, exactly. I think if you diversify, I think the hope and pray and wait strategy is good. But like, if you want to hustle, you got to be liquid. But like, if you need access to your money and you're underwater on your trade, it makes it hard. I keep one trade under my belt, dude, and I look in the box where it says gain or loss, and it says minus 97.8%.
Wow.
Yeah, but that company's still limping along, and they could come back, But that goes to I keep it there as a reminder of what not to do.
That's a good plan. I like that. That's a good plan.
So yeah, right now everything's crazy. No one knows what's going to happen. So it's like short term, be in trades and get out if you can. But if you get trapped, you have to kind of play your hand. It's like a game of poker. You're like, all right, I still have a chance here. What are my odds?
So
I'm going bullish with the money printing. So like, it's like shit's going to hit all-time highs.
So what's up with the halving, dude? Is it hype?
No, it's a real mathematical event.
I know it's a real
what's up?
I want to know about the money, man. I want to know about the money.
How is it affecting price? That's going to be my TikTok voice.
That's perfect.
This is my hair from my TikTok voice.
I think that's perfect.
So, yeah, the price. There's a lot of differing factors. There's a guy named Willie Woo. He's now saying that like the sell pressure is going to come from the actual exchanges and stuff, because now they have futures and you could short it, and they have CMEs, you could short it. You know what I'm saying? So like they could really there's a lot of selling pressure, whereas it used to be miners were the selling pressure, and then they would be getting less coins for the same amount of work when the halving happened. So like they would have started to dump coins and create selling pressure. Well, that's not happening really that much right now, but most of the selling pressure is coming from the exchanges, just other people taking trades of shorting that shit into the ground, dog. We just need enough people to keep buying it,
Has Ralphie boy been asking you questions?
No, he should. I really he doesn't understand that the universe of interest is so small. And so it's good to have people you could talk to. Like I have 1 or 2 friends I could talk to about crypto.
Crypto, not financial advice.
Where's your sound effects, bro?
Pew, pew, pew. I'm working on it, man. There's a lot of things I want to do with this, but as long as I'm pumping, it's all about pumping the content out. It's really not
absolutely, brother. Absolutely.
That's why I'm trying to get Jimbo on the train here. He's gonna play us a song now. It's called "Stock Trading Blues."
Yeah.
Thank you. Were you tuning your guitar during the show, man? So
Nah, it's like a
disrespectful.
nervous tick. I just can't help it, like plucking away. It just feels right.
Well, trust me, it's not.
Nah,
So what are the big
I don't
projects?
want to pluck.
Rob's been Shreddy Krueger. That's all. That's his project. Is just it's just like losing all the body fat.
That's a side hustle, man. You can't be jacked and rich. I mean, you can't be jacked. Whoa, you can't be rich without being jacked.
Oh, I want to be like a real flabbery, like rich guy, just gross and hairy. Be like, how's it going? I made $1 million today. You know, you could definitely be fat and rich.
How many people you think make $1 million in a day?
Make $1 million in a day? I don't even know, dude.
Yeah.
I can't even fathom that, you know?
That would be like Saudi Arabian oil money, I feel like.
What's going to happen to those dudes when people are like, when they finally release the alien technology, when Boeing finally releases the alien technology, I make $1 million. What are all those Saudi boys going to do when there's no more need for the oil, when we just got perpetual cold fusion? You know,
Dude,
what's going to happen?
Do you think Warren Buffett would have sold all his shares if he thought they had oil? Well, why wouldn't they just release the alien technology now?
Because they can control the planet with the oil. That's what they're doing. Everyone's making money, dude. The friggin' the dark, deep darkness. They're making the money. And they're trickling it out. They're just giving us little, like, you know, it's like, you know, the aliens came down. And when they came down, of course, they had, like, you know, video on demand. But first they gave you the DVD, and then they're like, oh, look at this. And General Schwarzkopf was like, oh, what is this? We call it Blu-ray. And they're like, well, this is better than DVD. So then they released that into the public. And then eventually the aliens came down. They said, look, we have a cloud. And they're like, we have clouds. Like, no, not that kind of a cloud. It's a computer cloud. You keep all your files up there and get them on demand. And they're like, well, we don't need Blu-ray anymore. So that's what they're doing. They're just releasing little pieces to us at a time.
How long is it going to take for anti-gravitational devices?
I mean, you know, if you look at what they're using right now for, like, are you talking about like 0G, like craft moving around, that kind of a stuff?
Yeah.
It's drones. Like you can't a biological entity, as far as anything we know, can't travel at those speeds. So whatever's in there isn't human. And the things, you know, some of the stuff that we're seeing is like military grade, you know, it's not like alien technology. It's like the fucking, you know, the military makes their own version of it. And you know, that's what we're seeing. So you guys know what I'm talking about or what?
Yeah.
Good. What about you, Rob? You sick of it?
Sorry, I got distracted. What were you talking about?
Nothing, man. Don't even worry about it. I'm talking about my actual investment, dude. Hold on a second. Hold on.
He's talking about alien technology and Boeing, dude.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
They should release it so the stock flies up.
Here's my investments right here,
They're waiting.
boys. That's right.
Mystery box?
Yeah, Magic the Gathering, dude. Mystery booster.
Jesus.
Oh yeah.
How old is that? What year is it from?
Oh no, this just came out. It's a special set, limited. Well, it's not as limited of a run. But
you were playing that in high school?
Fuck yeah, dude. And if I would have had all my cards, ugh.
Disgusting. And you're wondering why you didn't do anything fun?
That was fun. I played tournaments and I was good.
Yeah, I'm sure you met a lot of cool people there.
I hung out with Joey, so.
He was a magicer?
Yeah, I basically wherever I go, I'm like Johnny Appleseed. Like, so I convinced him to play at some point. And then like after high school, he's like 4 years younger than me. I go hang out with him and play Magic. But he's pretty mature. He's always been very mature for his age, so.
He was like in 8th grade, like sipping, like.
Oh yeah, I was right next to him, sipping like, you know, eating peanut butter sandwiches and you know, sipping scissor or whatever we had. Anyway, that's where my that's like you guys could talk about stocks. I could like have a show with a little ticker for Magic cards and be like, this one's up. We got Library of Alexandria's up a quarter of a point since this morning. It's moving hot. It's a hot mover. you know?
So wait, you don't have all your cards from high school?
No, I sold. At one point, I think I was just desperate and just very like, just not like, did not have the. Well, who know? You never know. I mean, who's gonna know? You know. And I sold. It's not even like I kept like one, like being like, oh, I'll keep this one and like nostalgia or whatever. Like I got rid of all of them, and I had like very like the cards went up like 100%, 1,000% in some cases, like just shot up. You know, and it's not like bullshit. You could legitimately sell them to people that really want to pay thousands of dollars for a card. So
wow,
yeah,
wow, you could have been the comic book like guy, like mastermind,
well,
and know exactly when to cash out.
Talk about scarcity. I mean, that's what it was all about. They went through some rough years, and since the print runs were so small in the beginning, like they don't have the new cards. I mean, they don't have the old cards, you know. And then there's some of them that the company refuses to reprint, so that makes the price shoot up, you know. So
why do they refuse it to reprint it?
Because they don't want to mess with the like, because there's a market out there. And for the people that are out there, they don't want to like devalue the cards that people have. So there's certain cards that they just don't reprint. Which there's two classes where some people are like, "Fuck it, we want you to reprint it. We don't give a shit." And then there's another class of people that's like, "No, don't reprint it. That's not cool." So
because those cards have special like abilities, right? So like,
they're powerful.
Man, so you could do things that other people can if you got them.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Well, and it depends. If you're playing casually, it doesn't matter. That's why the things talk about scarcity. Like, so what people do with these is you play a game, you open this, and then you make a deck on the spot. So part of the fun is like having this sealed and making it random, like making decks on it on the spot and playing. But once you open it and you open the cards, then the fun's over. So if you have these sealed, if you have these bricks sealed, then you got something. 10 years from now, I'll be bathing in diamonds. So, you know. But that's not really the plan. I'm probably my plan with that is to like have like a whiskey and magic night and have like Joey come over and we'll just crack it and shoot the shit. But anyway, I digress. What were we talking about?
Stars. Boeing and alien technology.
That's right. What's going to happen to those Saudi boys?
Saudi boys. They'll be Audi boys.
Yeah.
They're going to be rowdy boys.
They got to have enough. I mean, I guess that's what separates, people is just like, you think at a certain point they'd just be like, I got enough money. Like, what do I need? What do I need to do here? I got everything I need right here. I got a harem. I got cars galore. Like, what do you need? I got a slide made of chocolate. It's awesome, Like, what do you need?
Everybody wants to rule the world.
I guess so. It's a good point, Jim. It's a good point. Sorry, I'm just making an ad over here.
Nice. Nude Curtis ad?
Multitasking.
No, it's for his company. I gotta do it. So guys, tell me something new. Tell me something. What's going on? What's some of your projects, Jim? Did you get that yard dug out?
That's like a muddy mess, pretty much. What
happened, dude? Was the drainage not right?
I didn't realize like how well. This is what really happened. So I didn't realize how long it would take with the machine I rented, and I ran out of time, and so I just quickly did what I could. But in the end, it started raining like on the last day I had it, so it was like sinking in and creating all this mud, and I fucked up a whole part of my yard.
Oh man!
And I just like it was like I was just in like total frustration, like it was like all mud, and I was just so mad. I was like bringing dirt from other places to try to like. I was like, I'll dry. I was like, I'll dry it out with some drier dirt from over here, and it was just like
just made more soup.
Yeah,
you made it was like a Bigfoot, like a. Like an arena, like dirt kicking up, mud kicking up everywhere. Did the wifey say anything about it or what?
No, I mean
she didn't notice yet?
Another. I always have her walk on the other side of the house. I'm always like, oh, let's go right over here, and I kind of guide her away from that side of the house.
Oh man, that's awesome. I took your advice, and I I took your advice, and you were telling me like just cut down whatever whatever. It doesn't matter what time of year, it doesn't matter what you're doing, whatever. So in the front there's this bush that like has these like orange berries that Lauren likes, but it grows all these thorns and stuff. And I just started trimming and chipping until it was just like a nub. It was like this big. So,
nice.
But I've been like really just cutting like everything, just chopping as much as I can down, just chopping it. And this like I don't know what it is with contractors, man, but like it's so hard to get a quote from anybody. It's so hard to get like a straight up quote, a Jesus quote from anybody to give you like any kind of job that you can get done. And we really want to put this fence in, and I'm like starting to think to myself, I'm starting to get a little crazy, and I'm just like, maybe I could just do it. Maybe I could just put the posts in, put up some chicken wire or something.
Totally.
You could do it yourself, or I knows people that can put up the fence for you.
I knows people.
And if you think I misspoke, well, I'ma play me back my quote.
I do. I mean, you'll have to send me stuff off air because I do actually want to get it done. I just imagine maybe contractors are just so busy right now. I don't know what the deal is really.
It's a spring.
Yeah. But you'd think that in this economy that people wouldn't, but I guess the economy isn't bad yet. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's going to get worse.
Well, I want to get this deck done. It's like, I'm like begging this guy. I'm like, please just give us a quote. Like just fucking ballpark it, How much is this going to cost? It looks like both of you guys fell asleep.
Oh, for what?
No, I'm trying to get my friend to send me a picture of the fence.
He's jacking off.
You were both like looking down at your dicks.
Yeah, I don't have any pants on, dude.
Nice.
You
were telling Jimmy what to eat before? Was Jimmy eating too much pasta?
No, dude. He's eating too much of everything, and he's not doing anything.
Yeah, that'll do it. Exactly. But have you been doing the pull-ups, Jim?
Dude,
we have the pull-up bar there.
Dude. He did one plank and like 2 pull-ups.
Your heart's just really not in it, huh?
No, it really is. I'm just that weak, dude.
Well, dude, if you can do... All right, so you did 2 pull-ups at once? Like 1, 2.
Yeah.
All right, so then you wait a minute and do 2 more.
Okay.
And do that 10 times.
That'll build up your muscles. Dude,
I'm
building up. I got baby strength. Like I've been
holding that
baby.
Dude, I told him, dude. When I first started, I could only do 3, so I did 3 10 times. That's 30. Yeah.
I think I did some like I don't know if it's from like just not working out or sleeping weird or having a cell phone in my pocket, but like the muscle in my thigh, like I've had a cell phone since like 1999 or something, and I always keep it in my front pocket on the left side. So I don't know if it's like my leg is just atrophied from just having cell phone service beamed into it for that long, or if like I was reading, because you know how you could Google stuff and then you'll find out like whatever the symptoms are, you'll find out what disease you have. But it might just be nerve, like just a nerve getting pressed on that's making my leg just feel like it's falling asleep all the time. I really got to start.
Maybe you have no muscle in your leg. It's all just like soft and like it doesn't support you, right?
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. I got to figure out what to. We got to get on it, guys. We got to stay healthy,
Dude, what are you talking about? I work out 6 days a week.
Are you eating good though? How's the shits? You been shitting yourself at all?
No, I'm back on. I got on that medicine, dude. So they came to my house and they hooked me up to an IV in my living room, and I had 2 computers in front of me. Like,
wow, really?
Yeah, dude. I don't have to go anywhere. They come in. They FedEx me the medicine, and then Ann Russell, my nurse who lives in Bloomfield, she comes over. She IVs me. She takes some blood, and then she hooks me up to a bag. And I just chill.
I want to do that shit. You know how they do that?
He's like a bag boy.
They do that in like Vegas and stuff, where they like come to your room with like an IV of like B12 and like all like whatever you need. Like I
vitamin infusion.
I want to get that, but like it's super expensive to get it around here. I'm not sure. It was in the hundreds of dollars though. I thought it'd be cheap.
Wow.
You know,
yeah, right. $30.
Why don't you just take a multivitamin or something.
Because this is like a straight shot intravenously, like just B12 right in your fucking brain. That's what I need.
Take a little vitamin, crush it up, right? Put it in a spoon.
What you guys know about matcha? Is it matcha or maca? Do you ever do that stuff?
Maca, dude?
Yeah.
Oh my god, hell yeah, dude. I was on maca for like a long time.
That shit is, and that gives you a little pep in your step.
Yeah, dude. I used to take like 3 of them in the morning.
I got the powder. I've just been finding random shit because I'm just constantly cleaning out. I'm like dredging. Our house is like a lagoon or some like just like wharf area, and I'm just dredging all of the garbage out of the house. And I find this random shit, and I just start mixing it together. Like I found spirulina and matcha, and I'm just like, oh, put it in a blender and see what happens. And
dude,
I felt
matcha is sick. Dude. Dude, it's a superfood, so I was using it as a workout supplement. Gives you rock hard boners too. It's just like it's just like a plus.
Hey, there you go. Learning something new every day. So why did you stop
The
using
older
it?
gentleman.
I don't know. I was buying it, like I was literally taking them every day.
You got to get back on it, man.
On it, bro. Yeah, let's go.
And then like I don't know. Well, kind of because of the stomach thing, I wasn't taking anything at all. I haven't even taken multivitamins and stuff, which I have to start, dude. I bought this ginormous thing of multivitamins from Costco. There's like 500. It'll last me like 3 years. It costs $12.
Lauren's been giving me I don't even know what I'm taking. I think I've been taking some D's. I'm taking zinc. She just hands me vitamins. All you
really need is a multivitamin and then whatever else you want to.
I mean, what is a vitamin really like? What do you like? If I'm not healthy to begin with, what's a vitamin gonna do? You know, what's
well, because you're missing nutrition that you need.
I mean, but is there really? Do you really feel a difference? Is there really a difference?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
Yeah,
well, I guess
definitely.
I gotta get on it, guys. We gotta get. Oh, dude, I don't know what I did to my knuckle. Like, I don't know what I could have. It feels like I broke my knuckle. Like, I don't know what I did to it, but it's been swollen like forever. I like woke up one day and I was like, ow, what the fuck?
Maybe Lauren's
spider bite.
Yeah, maybe it was a spider bite. Maybe you're right. We keeping you up, Jim? You've been up since 5 a.m., I hear.
Yeah, dude, I gotta go to sleep soon too, dude. I'm fading. This is not the liveliest podcast. I feel bad.
You guys threw me off, man.
I thought it was good. Why did we throw you off?
No, I had a ball. I don't know what Rob's really not, well, Jimmy's yawning a lot and Rob looks kind of dead.
It's just because I feel like for like a little bit of it, I was just like.
We were just waiting for Jimmy to get on. We'll finish washing his mushrooms.
No, dude, like 5-10 minutes ago. I blacked out. I don't even remember what happened.
Yes, man, I'm wide awake. I don't know what you're talking about. I just keep looking down at my shoes. I've been shining my shoes.
All right, well, I guess Rob, if you want to get out of here, I guess that's what it's been. I just feel like it's funny because it's been 3 weeks. We each of us have flaked out one time.
It's been 2 weeks.
No, it hasn't.
It's been 3 weeks since you flaked on me. 2 weeks since I said I'm sorry.
Me and you did it 2 weeks.
3 of us, yeah.
We all did it like a month ago. Then me and you. Then I flaked 1 week. Then the next week, Jimmy disappeared.
I did it. What are you talking about? It's a good. I don't know where I was.
That's right.
It was alien abduction. It was alien abduction.
Could have been, dude. They're releasing a lot of files out. There's a lot of files, man.
Yeah, no one's.
Come on, really? Yeah, come on. Where are the files? FOIA request. Show me the files, baby.
I'll show you some files. You kidding me? The stuff that they're doing, the stuff that's out there.
Yeah.
What are they doing?
The stuff that they're doing. They just released the brand new Air Force confirmed UFO. Bo Diddley's stuff.
Yeah, you know what I thought that was? I thought you started playing the outro music.
I was teasing the outro. You were just hoping it was the outro music. All right, you guys gotta dance. You gotta dance your way out.
No, dude.
Oh, you You guys are woke up again?
I want the files.
You want the alien files?
I want them.
All right, I've been watching this new show. I'll send you a link because it's pretty good. But there's stuff out there, man. People have been asking for stuff, and they've been getting it.
Like what, dude? Give me one significant thing that they've gotten.
I I mean, you've seen the release. The biggest thing is the released UFO video that the government confirms that it was a UFO video. I mean, what else do you need? Like, what is bigger than that? They basically they totally admit that they have an unidentified flying object caught on camera, and they admit that it's not theirs. They don't know what it is, and nobody's taking credit for it.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
What do you mean you don't know? How could you? What is that?
No, I'm just kidding.
What is that?
Jimmy's getting his Xbox out.
No, I was trying to. Here's this beautiful guitar. I almost hung it up.
Dude,
on there's a guitar.
Why do you have oh, is that a different guitar or is that the same one?
No, it's the same one. I was.
You went to put it away, then you took it back out?
Know the story or not?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, so I went to hang it up on the guitar thing, and the thing, you could see it's coming out of the sheetrock just ever so slightly, but the bottom one was in there, but it was just like, I was like, dude, over time I could see this just pulling out of the wall.
I'm all about those anchors, dude. Those plastic anchors you get?
Bird's eye maple, dude. That's sick. Like, I couldn't risk it.
Is there a case?
Yep.
You're taking a risk by putting it in that room. God knows what's gonna hit it.
You're telling me, boy.
Dude, what would you do if one day, like, you came home, there's a camera crew, me and Rob are there, and we're like, hey, Jim, we took your office and we threw everything out that was in there.
I would literally have a psychotic break.
Oh man, there's nothing better than throwing shit out. I don't know what to do right now because Goodwill, I'm imagining it's not like open. That's what I was doing. I was just sifting and getting things out. I guess I just put it in the garbage or just put shit on the curb and hope somebody takes it.
Yeah, hope for the best on the curb.
What are you guys doing for Memorial Day?
Dude, I want to see my grandma, dude.
Oh, you going to go see Granny?
I don't know. It's in the works.
It's in the works. You're working it out. What about you, Jimbo? You digging any holes? You painting any houses?
I'm going to Uncle Joe's pool party, dude.
What?
I'm going to Uncle Joe's pool party, and I'm going to see Granny, too.
Uncle Joe's having a pool party?
Yeah, you weren't invited.
I wasn't invited, dude. I thought the invite was the fucking Hakuna Matata video we were watching.
Joey. Maybe
dude, are you still scared of people, Andrew? Or are you trying to hang out?
I'm not scared of people. My whole philosophy with all this is that I'm waiting for hospitals to get back to a level where they can like treat people and have everything be not crazy. You know?
What do you mean? They treated grandma. She said it was empty in there.
Well, I'm waiting.
Treat her right. Treat her like a lady.
She said it was.
Manhandled her a little bit.
Well, I mean, there's all the people that are. What I'm saying is, I want the cases going into hospital, the COVID cases that are going into the hospitals, to just be less than what they are now. Like they're going down. I want them to keep going down. You know?
Yeah, dude, for sure.
So that's all I'm waiting for. I don't care about all this other shit, vaccines, masks, all that other bullshit, whatever. Once it goes down to a reasonable level, then the freaks come out at night. That's when I go and hit the town. You know?
What do you think about this hydroxychloroquine?
I think it totally works. I think it's a bunch of bullshit. I think that
why are they suppressing it, dude? If you want it, shouldn't you be able to get it? I don't get it.
Politics.
Like I heard that there's actual pharmacists that are refusing to dispense it. The fuck?
Yeah, because they don't want people. They want people to buy other shit. They want people to use vaccines, all that stuff. But
fuck that. My body, my rights, motherfucker. Can't believe that shit.
Look, Rob's sleeping.
I need 7 to 9 hours of sleep, or it's anti-gains, brother.
What time? Are you past your bedtime?
I definitely am. What time is it?
Oh man,
I'm gonna have to eat a big old snack.
This is
yeah. Jimmy, how are you gonna wake up at 5, dude? That's in 6 hours.
That's nothing.
Because dude, it's sheer willpower. To be honest with you,
what are you waking up at 5
I want to, because you have to be ready. Like when that bell hits, you got to be ready to just be ready to be in the market, dude.
Yeah,
otherwise, you're just
crazy.
Otherwise, you're just like kind of talking about it. Like,
what time does the bell hit?
Someday I'm gonna be investor. 9:30.
So why do you gotta wake up at 5 then? That seems like a lot of hours between those two times.
Because you gotta do research. Like you could do it the night before, but it's better to do it right before because you could get all the stuff from the night before plus everything that's just happening right in the morning at like 8 o'clock, 8:30. But like I have to like make them breakfast and like do all this other shit too. And I have my routine, you know, in the morning and making my whatever smoothie and stuff and like my morning routine, like taking a shower and shit. So like factor all that in.
What's your smoothie game? What's your smoothie looking like these days?
Oh, dude, it's killer, dude. It's developed over years of like, all right, so we base layer almond milk. We take banana, spinach, cashews, frozen cherry.
He's done. He's done. Oh man, listen, man. If you want to get off the call, you can get off.
Nah, let him sleep there. It's better for community.
No way, man. I'm not a quitter.
Wait, you use almond milk and cashews? That seems a little nuts.
No, almond milk.
Christ, I can't
almond
cashews.
Yeah, no. It's all different. So then I put in a little bit of chaga mushroom powder. We put in for omega-3s, really good for you. It's a hemp oil. So I do 2 tablespoons of that. And then, like I said, the spinach, and that's it. Yeah.
So what do you need a multivitamin if you're taking all this shit?
Frozen cherries.
Frozen cherries? That seems like too much sugar.
It's really
nice chubby.
Have you been drinking any beers, Jim? Are you still...
No.
No?
How's this angle?
That looks great. Looks like you're about to give birth.
I am.
To sick gains. No? Nothing?
Yeah, that was good.
This chair doesn't help either, dude.
I know. Rob, whenever you want me to end the show, just give me the signal and I'll start eating a snack. That was a show killer.
Dude, that was the best.
Dude, I don't have to wait. I got gluten-free Tates, boy.
Oh, Tates.
I wish I had. Dude, we're out. Our chocolate game is off, dude. We have no chocolate in the house right now. Oh, man, no cookies, no nothing. I bought some Girl Scout cookies. I didn't get them yet. Shit.
Calorie deficit.
A
little bit of cardio, and that's it.
And that's it. That's all you need?
That's all you need to lose weight.
Dude,
that's it.
Nugget wants to run around all the time, and she's like pulling me. I'm going on these walks. She's pulling me, and I'm just like, oh, I can't. Like I'm like running, like sprinting for like a half a block with her, and then she's like, "Come on, let's go!" And I'm like, "Shut up!" I can't do it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Babes.
So Jim, you got the shakedown. You're working on the stonks. Like, when are we gonna get back on the physical challenge? When is Rob gonna finally inspire us to get back into our fighting weight?
I'm sending you progress pics every week now.
Well, I got basically that weighted vest is for me as like the.
I was wondering what that was. I thought that was like a life vest for like a jet ski or something.
No, that does the opposite actually. That would probably sink you to the bottom and keep you there.
So this is for Jimmy.
I can't take it anymore.
He's gonna drown himself in his mud puddle in the back of his house. Where did you get a weighted vest?
I got it for my birthday because I wanted a chainsaw and a weighted vest so I could be a real man.
A chainsaw and a weighted vest? That was your list?
Dude.
Yeah, basically. Those were the things I wanted.
So what did you start using the weighted vest? Are you making like breakfast with your weighted vest on and shit? Like you just wear it all the time?
Well, yeah, I've been wearing it around a little bit, yeah, and I wear it to mow the lawn today, and that's when I came in, I did a plank for 50 seconds and then I collapsed. and then I did 2 pull-ups and then I literally passed out for like 2 hours.
I gotta tell you, man, like, you know, you think you're not making progress, but I was working, I was doing the yard work today and I was like pulling out the weeds and like, couldn't do it, pulling them out. And I was just like, you know what? I'm weak today to be strong tomorrow. Like if I keep doing
are you trying to convince yourselves that doing yard work is a workout?
I'm just saying that, like,
pushing
doing
the
this.
lawnmower and pulling weeds out.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Dude, Jimmy, I want you to put all the weights on that vest and wear it all day tomorrow for anything you do. Even if you're
for his naps, you mean?
Yeah, even if you're getting off the toilet will be like a squat.
He'll put it on at 5, and then by 6 a.m. he'll just be like, "Oh, I'm so tired."
Dude, I don't care. Dude, your legs will be fucking... You'll be able to jump over your house, dude.
I have a carrier for the baby now, so we do these like 1.5-mile walks or whatever. And I swear to God, dude, talk about weighted vests, like wearing him, like going like the whole walk. It's crazy.
Yeah,
dude.
how many pounds is he?
I'm not sure now. He's got to be up there. We didn't go to the pediatrician because of everything. So
yeah,
he's healthy and he's fat. Like his legs are getting fat. He's just chubby. He has like a gut hangs over. So, but he's got to be like, I don't know, like 20 pounds, 30 pounds, somewhere in there. I don't know how much do babies weigh.
Put him on the scale.
That's what I got to do. We got to
put on it so it goes
just like. Yeah, like you could get like a turkey and like at the store, and like you could estimate how it feels.
I'll have to stand on the thing and then subtract the weight. Hold him, stand on there.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah, that's smarter than anything that we said. Jimmy's like, go to the store, find a turkey that resembles your son in volume. Put your son down where the turkey was. Pick the turkey up. See if it's about close.
Oh my God. Oh, dude.
Guess how much the turkey weighs, and that's how much the son weighs.
So, Jim, when are you
your
gonna
scale game?
When are you gonna be ready to go out and face the world?
I want to see more testing. Like, I want to definitely see just more testing and accuracy. Like, what's accuracy? Rapid testing. Like they're gonna get to that point. For me, it's all about testing. So
I hear you. You want that antibody test?
Yeah, those for sure. But now we're seeing like the results of a lot of those. Like it's showing that like 40% of the people have it. Have you seen that?
No, but I saw that I tell this to everybody, but the mayor of Belleville, he went to I tell you guys this, he went to a convention in Atlantic City in November and he got real sick for 3 weeks, like real sick. And his doctor was like, "Oh, you have the flu." And then recently he got tested and it turns out he had the virus and he's like, "I had it back in November." So like, what the fuck? People are saying, it was at the end of December, but is it really,
I'm pretty sure I had it, to be completely honest.
Yeah, so you can get the test now.
Yeah, but...
My brother-in-law had it. Everybody had it.
Yeah, most people have probably had it already.
Yeah, look at Jim's face. Is it frozen? Did your internet freeze?
No, I would see it if you see.
So, Jim, what are you going to... So Memorial Day weekend, you guys aren't doing anything, just playing in your mud pit in the backyard.
Really. There's literally so much to do here that like it doesn't even matter.
What does Becca, what does Drew do when you're like doing this stuff? Where are they? Just sitting inside playing on their Game Boys?
Well, Drew has an Xbox, but dude, he's doing a lot of school. He has straight A's and 1 F.
What did he get an F in?
Giving a
Latin. Oh, Latin?
In
He's
Latin.
Like, E pluribus suck my dick, Dad.
Basically. Yeah. He hates it. He hates his teacher. Like, his teacher left, and they got a new teacher right before Corona. And he just like, fuck this shit. She sucks. She's a bad
teacher.
Why does he give a shit who the teacher is? He just has to take the class and pass it.
He doesn't.
You have to try real hard to fail.
Well,
trust me, I know.
No, I know.
He can't cheat off anyone because he's doing it from home.
To revolt.
Yeah, but usually even the stupid kids, they'll like slide them by. Like you have to really try.
He doesn't even go to the Google Meet.
That'll do it. Aren't you guys sitting at home with him? Can't you just make him go?
He yells a lot. He yells a lot.
Now, go to your class now. No, I won't. Wow. Carpe manana, Dad. I'm not doing it. Do you tell him it's gonna go on his permanent record?
No, but that's good. I could use that.
Is he going to, like, did he pick out any schools yet? Because I heard you got to, like, really
No.
get on top of that shit before now. You got to, like, have extracurriculars and, like, have
Dude,
all
he
that.
doesn't give a fuck.
Where's he going? Cornell? Where's he going, dude?
Dude, I was in school and I didn't give a fuck. So,
I finally, like...
So was I, dude. I was like, I don't give a fuck. I had student loans, dude. I don't want to put them through that.
Oh, yeah, dude. I was like about 5 years into my college career. I was like, I gotta get out of here. That's when I found out, dude, the loophole. Like, when I went to school, I read the bylaws and I was like, wait a second, D's count? D's nuts. So I was like, sweet. I'm never taking algebra ever again in my life. I'm gonna live on the D. I took it a couple times and I never passed it because I didn't want to go and I didn't like it. And then finally I realized that the D counted, so I was like, nice. So then I got
the bylaws, baby.
Yeah, they changed that years afterwards. That's why I didn't realize that they had to go by whatever they said when I started to go to school. So, Mama Diamond checked out. It was too late for her.
She didn't like that one.
She's working on her game. No, she said ha ha ha. She loved it. Or unless she was talking about one other joke. I don't know. I just saw that she said she was leaving. Anyway, so what are you telling him as far as going to school, that it's a joke and that he shouldn't do it? It's a complete waste of time.
No, not at all. But the education, is don't do it just because you have to, quote unquote. Like you figure out something that you're actually interested in figuring out.
What does he like? Microbiology?
He likes mushrooms, dude. He's growing mushrooms. He found mushrooms. Morels. I cooked them up for dinner. It was gnarly, dude. He brought them home. He snuck them home in his hoodie, in his the pocket. In
why
the
did he sneak them home?
Tell. I don't know why. How come when he was in kindergarten, his tooth fell out? He didn't tell anyone. He just put it in his pocket and didn't tell anybody. Why?
He was like, how's it going, everybody? What do you mean I'm whistling?
He was like.
I'm just gonna sit out here and just take a little. I just feel sleepy, Dad. I just gotta go. What's wrong with you? Nothing. Everything's fine. So he brought mushrooms home for you guys. That's cool.
Yeah, they were huge. There was two. There must have been 2 pounds.
You should send him to survival camp. You should surprise him. Be like, guess what? Happy birthday. Surprise! Survival camp. No, Dad, I don't want to go. And he's gone for 3 months, but he comes back chiseled. He's just whittling. He's finding you mushrooms. He's making you meals out of friggin' nuts.
He's beating the shit out of you.
He's wrestling a bar.
He's like, come here. You do my lap for me.
Oh, my God.
No, you should surprise them with those. They have those camps where they come steal you in the middle of the night.
Yeah. Surprise. What's going on? I'm scared.
They throw you in a van.
Oh, man. Yeah, don't do that. That sounds
tight.
hard. Do you think you would want to do a survival, rappel off of things and learn more about?
Yeah, he likes mountain climbing. Yeah.
Wow, this is interesting. All right, well then, yeah, he doesn't need this. If he just learns how to survive, in a biodome, if he could survive, then that's all he needs, man. That's all he really needs. Mushrooms.
Send him to culinary school.
Yeah. Man, I've been killing it on the culinary game. Just random food, making stuff. I made some good Philly cheesesteaks the other day. I made some, slow cooker. I made pork carnitas. Did the slow cooker for about 7 or 8 hours. The pork just just fell off the bone. It was just flunk. Oh, so good.
Nice.
Yeah. Some tacos, some pork carnita tacos. All right,
so
guys.
How do you make your Philly cheesesteak?
I mean, everything I make, it's just kind of intuitive cooking, so I don't really I just kind of guess at what to do. But I made some grilled mushrooms. It was thin beef, shaved beef. I forget what it was.
Jimmy Dean.
But I threw it on the friggin' griddle, the cast iron griddle thing we have, and then just sautéed some mushrooms with onions, and then just layered some different cheeses. I even used a blue cheese because we were running out of other cheese.
Whoa,
yeah,
dude.
it was good. And then butter. Butter is really the key to every meal. Like, if you just got to put butter on the bread, butter everything. You know, put butter.
Yeah, your arteries love it.
Yeah, yo, dude, here's the key. Especially if you have cast iron, if you griddle the bread, so like put butter on the inside of the sandwich, you know, like in there, and then put that on the.
Yeah, that's what I did,
dude. Oh, you did that? Yeah. That is the shit.
Oh, it was so good. It was so good.
That's when it's got that crunchy inside casing.
Oh,
I'm so hungry.
Oh man. Oh dude, we gotta really do it. We gotta get Corona strong. We gotta be working out, man.
Dude, what are you talking? Dude, shut up. What are you even saying?
I gotta get Corona strong. We gotta get Corona strong. I gotta steam my curtains behind me so that they look like a real brick.
Nike,
like a real brick.
Just fucking do it.
Yeah, man, I got a lot going on, dude. I got the baby, man. I watched the baby today.
Time for it, dude. Get up at 5 a.m.
The baby. Ugh. Yeah, you see, that's another reason at 5 a.m. I didn't even get to set up my trading account. But there were things I did with my account that I needed to do. I had to like sign all these like digital documents and shit.
Digital documents?
Digital to get real-time quotes.
Real-time quotes?
That'd be great for TikTok right there.
Yeah, exactly, dude. Oh, this is better than you tuning a guitar. If I could throw it. All right, you know what? This is over. We're done. This is it.
Dude, I'm sorry, guys. I gave it like maybe 40%.
All right, we're gonna do the outro right now. We're all leaving. So ready? Everyone dances out. Totally local. The Diamond Boys special. Learning about all the financial needs that you need to know, baby. It's time to say adieu. Thank you to the Diamond Boys. TotallyLocalPodcast.com. Totally_local_podcast. Hey, be sure to check out Jimbo on TikTok. He's gonna be out there very soon. Very soon. All right, guys. Thanks a lot. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.